original.
Hello and welcome to Web Crawlers. This is our mailbag episode where we play your voicemails, read your emails if we have any interesting ones, and read your reviews. I am Allie Siegel.
I am Melissa Stettin.
And where in the world is Maria?
Producer Maria.
Producer Maria. Do we have any new reviews?
We do.
Ooh.
This is from Freakin' Delightful.
Aw.
This podcast is one of my favorites to binge while I work. I'm a pet portrait artist, and I spend a lot of hours drawing.
Oh, we just followed each other. She followed me on Instagram, and then I followed her back. Her pet portraits are so great. If it's who I think it is, I don't know.
I want to get pet portraits of.
They're
my
so
pets.
good. I need to find her handle.
Her name's Liz.
Yeah.
Sometimes when I look back at a finished piece, I can remember the episode of Web Crawlers I was listening to while I was working on it.
Oh, that's so cute.
I wonder if it's one of the cannibal episodes.
Must be. Yeah. It's at Liz Moretti Art. Moretti Art. Liz Moretti Art. She has really great portraits. You guys, if you have a pet, you should get a portrait from her. I'm going to do it.
The fascinating stories, hilarious commentary, and voicemail episodes keep me entertained for so many of these drawing hours. Thank you to the web crawlers for unknowingly hanging out with me while I work. Much love, Liz.
Aw, thank you, Liz.
How wonderful. Got some emails.
Ooh.
This subject is gay rights. Can you guys say gay rights? Hashtag gay rights. I love you guys. XOXO gay rights.
Gay rights, gay rights.
Gay rights.
Gay rights, gay rights. Hashtag gay rights, gay rights.
And this email is from Kendall. It says, hello, squad. My name is Kendall. I'm 19. Have been only listening to your podcast since I found it about 2 weeks ago. The FBI are currently at my college because someone sent a bomb threat or something. I don't even know. But if I'm going to die, I want my dying message to be to you guys.
That's really sweet.
That's so nice. My friends are so sick of me talking about you, but I literally don't care if I do not grow up to be Allie. I simply don't want to because that's ridiculous.
Oh,
I love you all and have been searching for a podcast with funny hosts while talking about true crime and accidentally came across you. I was intrigued because Melissa has the same exact accent as me, but I literally have no idea why because I'm from Rochester, New York.
Interesting.
I mean, that is kind of Midwestern-y, Northern New York-y. I just decided how I wanted to pronounce stuff growing up instead of just saying what other people around me said.
That's funny.
And then I became obsessed with you guys. So thanks, Melissa, for having the same dialect as me. I'm so sorry. This is the most jumbled email I've ever sent. But you guys fuel off of chaos, so I'm sending you my word vomit.
That is very true.
I usually use to remember what to say without writing anything else. Thank you for existing, Kendall. P.S. I formally apologize for asking you guys to say gay rights yesterday. I sent that on accident, and I don't even know how to go about it.
Oh my God, that's so funny. Well, we said it, so too late now. I don't even notice you have an accent, but maybe it's because I talk to you too much. So I
feel like occasionally the Midwestern comes out. Instead of saying like Alvarado, I'll say like Alvarado.
Oh, interesting. Oh,
like
that's
my
so cute.
A's get kind of.
That's adorable. That's adorable.
You know, it's mostly gone, but A. This is from Oliver. Howdy, y'all. I have a terrifying, creepy suggestion for an episode. There's an Australian criminal that has been wanted since the 1980s. Has committed several murders of young girls. He left no forensic evidence, left red herrings, and even ate a meal in the victims' homes.
Oh, God.
Hope y'all enjoy the suggestion. Love, Oliver. His name's Mr. Cruel.
Ugh.
Mr. Cruel.
Sounds like a Batman character.
Ooh, we have a maniac roommate.
Ooh.
Hey, ladies. Just listened to your episode about the worst roommate I ever had. And I had to tell you my story that happened during college. So when I was in my first year, I went to residence where I was paired with this girl. Let's call her Bitch.
That's so funny.
This bitch. Within a week of classes, starting, she was transferred to a different campus because of where her classes were. We stayed in touch, so when it came to my next year of school, and she asked if I wanted to move into an apartment with her, I said yes. What a mistake.
Uh-oh.
At first, it just seemed like she really just wanted to be friends. She had us share the cost of groceries, would always cook family dinners for us. After 2 months of living with Bitch, another girl moved in who was super nice. I think Bitch got mad that the new girl and I were getting along because the tides change.
Uh-oh.
She started trying to stuff things in the door so the new girl couldn't get into the apartment.
Okay, that's insane.
She threatened to pee in her shampoo.
What?
And then she started getting pets.
How many?
I don't know. I left before things got too bad, but the new girl dealt with a lot. At one point, she had 2 cats, 2 dogs, a couple 50-gallon fish tanks,
What?
a bunch of hamsters and mice.
Okay, this girl's a freak.
What is how much is a bunch? I'd say like 10 is a bunch.
Yeah, this is insane.
It was a whole ass zoo in the apartment. She also started telling stories about the new people to pit them against each other. I think every person who moved in there with her moved out in less than a year. That bitch was crazy. Anyway, love you guys. Hopefully you find my story interesting. Sorry if I dragged it out. LMAO, Juju.
Imagine being like, I know how to get my roommates to move out. I'm going to get 50 hamsters. Like, that's so
What
insane.
is a bunch of hamsters and mice?
That's so fucking crazy. What a Looney Tune.
A couple 50-gallon fish tanks. Not just one, but a couple.
And that's
fish tanks are crazy.
That's a big fish tank.
Okay, well, it's time to get in to these.
Yeah, 50-gallon is big. I just Googled 50-gallon fish tank. That's a big tank. That's
I always
not
think it's like cool to have those, but like the cleaning and maintenance is what
they suck.
you have to clean it so much. I would never be responsible enough to like.
Yeah, I'm always like, it'd be so fun to have just like a few fish. And then I'm like,
yeah,
no, what?
It gets so dirty and gross, just fish pooping in the water.
Yeah, it's sick.
Hi, web crawlers. This is Lindsay. I've never called you guys before, but I've been binging all of your episodes. All of my roommates are gone on spring break, and I've been alone for the last few days.
Spring break.
And so,
Woo!
I
Take
don't
off
know,
your top.
listening to you guys is just, it's fun, and it makes me feel, like I've got some besties over. Anywho, I've listened to Craig's Synchronicity
Oh boy.
episode, and I was like, oh, that's cool and fun. And then I kept, I was hearing all these people call in to you guys saying how they would hear you guys talking about something and then see a TikTok about it. And I'm like, oh, that's a weird thing. I didn't really think much of it. And so today I listened to y'all's episode on Lady Gaga's bulldogs, English bulldogs.
Yeah.
And you guys said they were like, they have to be like artificially inseminated and have like C-sections and they can't
That's really
breathe
gross.
like normal dogs do. And I was like, that is such a weird thing,
Sounds like something
to learn.
Forgot we
I'm
talked
probably
about
never
that.
gonna hear about this ever again. And I was scrolling on TikTok and this girl, she pulls up and it's her and her dog and it's a little English bulldog. And she's like, this dork, I can't believe people pay like thousands of dollars for them and he can't even have a kid.
Fuck. He can't even
they
fuck.
have to artificially inseminate, and whatever. And I was like, why after today did I see that TikTok, after listening to that?
That is crazy.
That is weird.
That episode that you guys did. Anyway, it was super weird. And now I'm like, am I going to encounter more synchronicities? Do I need to keep my eye out for all that?
You should.
Anywho, I love y'all's podcast. By the way, I'm calling from Atlanta, Georgia.
Whoop, whoop.
Atlanta.
Hot Atlanta.
Hi, Melissa. Love you guys.
Hi.
Maria, love you too. But I think I mostly love Jeb. And when he didn't call in for a few days, or for like a while, I got really scared. Anywho, I don't know how much longer I have left, but Yeah, that's all. That's all for me. Love you guys. Keep doing what you do. It's
I got
great.
nothing.
10 out of 10.
I think she
Also,
said
I have
Allie and
some really
Melissa.
fun, ghost stories that have happened to me.
That's so
if
funny.
I hear you guys, listen to this voicemail, I might, if you want me to.
Uh-oh. I think there is a part 2.
Oh my God, that was so funny.
I think she said Allie and Melissa. Love you guys.
Oh, I didn't hear my name.
You're like, loves the most. Yeah, I know.
I mostly love, okay, here it comes.
Here it comes.
Here it comes. Every time.
It's me, Lindsay, again, for the web crawlers. I got cut off. And I'm not going to be apologetic like everyone is because
Good.
I just have lots of important things to tell you guys.
Yes.
Anyway, I was saying how if I hear you guys, listening to this voicemail, I've had many ghost experiences, about me. If you guys want to hear that, I would be more than happy to leave another voicemail or maybe just send an email because it might be
Please,
long.
we would love that.
It would work better for you guys. But, okay. Yeah, that's all from me. Okay, yeah, bye.
Yes, please call us with your ghost stories.
Yeah, please call us. We love a ghost story.
Okay, next message.
Hi, this message is for the web crawlers. This is Donna from Delaware. And I was just listening to the latest mailbag episode, and a caller called in and said that she had gotten a mini M&M stuck in her nose, and her dad was like, well, you're just going to have to wait for it to melt. And that totally reminded me of a time when I was probably maybe 9, 10 years old, and I used to, this is back in the day, I'm kind of old, I had this little black and white TV in my bedroom, and I would stay up super late without my parents knowing and watch Mama's Family and Sanford and Son. And so one night I was laying, watching TV like I always did, super late. Everybody else is asleep, and I'm eating Lifesavers. Well, a Lifesaver got stuck in my throat, right in my throat, and I could not. I was trying to cough it out. I was trying everything, and I was panicking.
Oh no,
that's so
I didn't
scary.
wake my parents up, but I'm like, this Lifesaver is stuck in my throat. What am I going to do? So I go in there and I wake my mom up, and I'm holding up the roll of half-eaten Lifesavers, and I'm pointing at my throat. And my mom's half asleep, and she's like, there's a hole in the middle. It'll dissolve. You'll be fine. Go back to bed. And as a child, I'm like,
oh my God.
Are you serious? I really I remember vividly laying there in bed waiting for this thing to melt so that I could swallow it. It took over an hour. It was terrifying. And my mom was just, go back to bed. Parenting. It was the 80s. What are you going to do?
Yeah. So the 80s
all right, guys,
were crazy.
Well, thank you for all you do. I love your show. And honk, honk.
You would think that hot water would dissolve it faster, right?
Yeah, for sure.
Make the kids some tea or hot chocolate or something.
Yeah, 100%. That's
I can't
crazy.
believe mom was just go back to bed and you'll be fine. There's a hole in it.
Yeah, oh my God, that's so funny. I would be so afraid my kid was going to choke.
Yeah.
But that hole will do it.
That's the 80s, man.
That's the 80s for you.
Crazy.
Yeah, we're all 80s babies.
Yeah. The Wild West.
The Wild West. No laws.
This message is for the web crawler.
Uh-oh.
It's not bad. I had to call because I'm so embarrassed because the last time I called, I was driving to the airport and I was so, it was a high stress moment.
Aww.
And I was so excited and I just blacked out, and I feel like I just need, I know, Allie, we're not really best friends. We're
we are,
you think I'm a crazy weirdo. I'm sorry. I just assumed because that caller said that, your best friend called. Oh, my God, I'm embarrassing myself more right now. I just assumed because I was let me buy you a Sheely. And also, if you listen to the mailbag episodes, I call all the fucking time. So assumptions were made. My bad. But also, I just did want to call in because, I also feel like I was super aggressive and, being synchronicities are real. And, they are, if you're looking for them. Well, sometimes if you're not, it's my joy in life. You guys
bring the magic to me. I don't have it in me. I've been like,
you have it in you.
Jesus Christ. Past couple months because, well, I don't know, but I just like, that's why like I wasn't listening to the episodes for so long, because I was like, it's going to make me happy. And I don't feel like I even have the capacity to like enjoy anything. Does that make sense? Or is that just sadistic? Or no, it's masochistic, right? I lost my train of thought. God damn it. Oh yeah. So like, anyway, I just thought since I was so far behind on episodes, like, wasn't it ironic that I was finding all those synchronicities? Anywho, you guys are my medicine. You guys I started listening again. I'm feeling a little bit better. And I should probably, see a therapist at some point. But I do have a fun synchronicity story for you. Again, it's so dumb. Maybe, okay. So.
Here we go.
Maybe. Listen, I'm sorry. I think I'm going to have to call back with this one. I'm just too nervous right now. I literally can't breathe. I'm going to black out after this. Okay, love you. Bye.
Call us back whenever you want.
Whenever you feel ready. Whenever you feel ready.
Oh, I think we got a 3-parter.
Buckle up.
Uh-oh.
Hello, this message is for the web crawlers. I've never called you guys before. My name is Kelsey, but I've listened to pretty much every episode you've made, and I think you guys are fantastic. So I was listening to one of your mailbag episodes about how more crimes are committed and weird things happen on a full moon and stuff. I actually have a story from a few years ago when I worked in aircraft. I was a sheet metal mechanic for the 737 Maxes at Spirit Aerosystems. And,
the ones that crashed?
So I was like an actual female mechanic, like drilling holes and countersinking.
Female
and putting together parts and stuff.
Whoa.
Well, at that point in my job, we were a little behind on it. So my job was like at the start of the assembly line. And then I ended up having to go into a different area that was farther down the line because our job was getting so far behind. And so it was weird already. And I didn't have my normal toolbox. I had this freaking...
Oh, no. The rest of the message is kind of...
Fuck.
garbled. There's another part. Hopefully we can hear.
Maybe part 2 is better. I need to hear about this.
I need to hear
female
about this.
mechanic.
Hi, this is Kelsey for the web crawlers again. So I was explaining as I was drilling into the hinge box, this weirdly shaped part. I was kind of holding onto it. And where I was drilling, it was a really thin area, and then my finger slipped under that area, and I ended up drilling into my finger.
No!
Which I'm pretty sure it was close to hitting the bone, or it hit the bone. Automatically, there was, like, blood everywhere.
Oh,
and
my nightmare.
I was, like, frantically searching for cheesecloth, which is what we use to clean our parts to wrap my finger in.
Oh.
Called one of my coworkers, was like, hey there, I just drilled a hole in my finger. And he's like, oh, I'll be there as soon as I can. And he's walking me to medical and everything. At first I was like, oh God, I don't know if I want to go in because I've smoked pot recently.
Oh,
and it took me a while to just be like, what? If they drug test me, they drug test me. Because I'm like, oh, what they'll do, if they drug test you and you're positive for it, they'll just send you into rehab for a while. I'm like, God, I don't want to do that either.
For
but I finally
pot?
went in. I didn't get a drug test. They just soaked my finger in the solution, like antiseptic solution.
Oh, that probably hurt.
My boss comes, she was like, oh, Kelsey, what happened? I'm like, yeah, I drilled a hole in my finger. Everybody was so freaked out by how calm I was. I was honestly in just pure shock
for sure
that happened over anything else. But she's like, you can take a week off if you want. I was like, no, I'll see you tomorrow. I know it'd be fine just using my other hand. But anyway, they were talking about how so many people that week had been coming in of drilling into their bodies, and they're like, must be a full moon.
A lot of people were drilling into their bodies.
Yeah, I'd actually heard of that phenomenon. Also, forgot to mention that as I was bleeding out, this person from that area that I wasn't familiar with, I think it was called integration, he comes up and he's like, oh my God, what happened? And I was just like, I drilled a hole in my finger. And he was like, oh, are you okay? I'm like, I guess. Like, I didn't know what to say to that.
There's another part.
I love that, like, it cut out for a second, and then the next thing she said were like, and then so many people were drilling holes in their bodies that week. Like, what did we miss?
Okay, last part.
Hey, web crawlers, Kelsey one last time. Yeah, so that guy from integration, he's like, oh, is everything okay? He must have seen all that blood on the floor, like 2 big puddles. I was like, I just drilled a hole in my finger. He's like, oh my God. And then he just kind of turned around and went back to what he was doing. And I thought that was really awkward and weird, but
That is really awkward.
because he didn't really offer to help me in any ways, just like asking me if I was okay. And clearly I wasn't dead, so that was good enough, I guess. But anyway,
It's the full moon.
Yeah,
what was I going to say? I'm the weird girl that clothed and sang season of the witch for you.
Oh, yeah.
I think I was really drunk and high at the time. I'm sorry. And I know it didn't really make sense.
Never
at the timing,
apologize.
but I was just feeling it at the moment. But anyway, love your podcast. And yeah, keep on doing what you do. Bimbos. Woohoo. Bye.
That's crazy. I thought that phone call was going to go in a totally different direction because those were the planes that were like crashing a bunch.
Yeah, but no, it went in a
directions.
drilling hole and finger
Drilling
direction,
hole in your
which
finger.
we,
Wow.
yeah.
Wow. Well, I hope your finger's okay. I hope you have feeling back.
Yeah, that's insane. I love that she was like, no, I don't need to take any time off. I'll just use my other hand.
Oh,
If I like sneeze once, I'm like, I cannot work today.
I need a week off.
Yeah.
Okay, next message.
Hi. Okay, so let me
Maria
explain
must
again.
have
I
said
work at a job where I basically make flower arrangements every week for people's desks. So usually on the weekends, I go to the flower market, and yeah. Anyway, so I have this little cart that I take around, and I'll usually be there for about an hour. And I get most of my flowers from like the second building that's not connected to Moscatel's. Anyways, there's this shop close to the front that I've gone to twice. And the first time, I don't remember what I got, but I feel like it was red. Like, I feel like I remember it being red. Anyways, I remember paying, like, vividly paying, like I smiled at the lady. Like, anyways, it was just like it was like a fun interaction, whatever. I leave. It was the last place I went to. I get to my job, do everything, and then I realize, like, I don't think I ever got those flowers. Like, I don't know if I left them on the table, but, like, it was just kind of weird because I never heard of somebody just, like, if I left, like, I don't know why they wouldn't, like, call after me. I don't know if I was getting, like, scammed, but I am really dumb, and, like, I'll forget my card in the reader and be like, okay,
I
bye,
do that too all the
at
time.
stores and stuff. So, anyways, so that was a really weird thing. And so I recently, last weekend, went to the flower market, and I went to that same store. I was like, oh, look, I'll give it a shot again. And I chose some red Gerber daisies. I don't know if those have any significance. That would be really weird. Anyways, I remember paying. I didn't like reach the card minimum, and so I was like, can you please just add the rest of the money? Like, I don't care. Like, I don't want anything else. Like, I'm sorry. And they were like, okay. And I mean, it was probably because that was, dumb financially of me. Anyways, I was on the phone with my mom, and so I can
I vividly remember the transaction because I kept being like, okay, 1 second, give me a second, like holding on to my mom. And then I left. That was the last place I went to get to work, set everything up. And literally 5 days later, I'm about to go to bed. This was last night. And my eyes shoot open because I'm like, where the hell were those red Gerber daisies?
Oh, no.
Like, ever. Like, I don't remember putting them in my car. I don't remember taking them out of my car to use at work. I don't remember, when I was cleaning out my car.
Is there, I don't know if there's no
Where
part 2.
in the world are the red Gerber daisies?
That store hasn't been there for 100 years. You didn't go to that store. I was hoping she was going to go back the next day and like the store was going to be gone.
Yeah, seriously. That is so weird.
That's so weird.
Yeah.
You didn't get those flowers. You never got those. They never gave them to you.
Something's up with that store.
Don't go there again. It's a black hole.
Yeah, that's
people come in and they never
leave.
out.
Yeah, that's a Twilight Zone store.
Okay, next message.
This message is for the web crawlers. It's your girl. I am so sorry. I had too much adrenaline and I just panicked and I still want to tell you that synchronicity story, but I just pooped my pants about it. Not really. But anyway, I wanted to call and tell you about something, this unhinged conversation I had with my coworker who seems really chill. I really like her. And I really like her. She is really chill. But oh my God, some of the things she says just blows my mind. So she was telling me, she said, what kind of music do you listen to? And I was like, oh, I'm really into Paul McCartney right now. What about you? And just keep in mind, she's very religious, which, that's fine. But anyway, she goes, well, if it's any new music, I don't listen to any new music that they're making today. And she specifically referenced, she said, any new artists, for example, Lady Gaga, if they're a celebrity in today's day and age, they have sold their soul to the devil, they're working for Satan, and everyone is working for the Illuminati, and everyone is demonic, and it's horrible. Can you believe these Satanists? And I'm standing there wearing my Slut for Satan t-shirt as an undershirt.
Oh my God.
And because I was oh yeah, I'm into simulation and conspiracy theory. I think this life isn't real, that. I don't know if that's that well with her looking back. But anyway, she was talking about the Illuminati. And then we started talking. She was oh, if you like conspiracy theories, wait till you hear what I have to say. She's talking about Jeffrey Epstein and all the crazy sex cult stuff, right? And then she starts, which I'm familiar, but she starts saying 30,000 children go missing every day, and you know where they're going? They're going to Jeffrey Epstein's sex camp.
Oh my God.
They're grinding up babies and putting them in your fast food. She was if you knew it was in your fast food, you never eat it another day in your life. My jaw is on the floor. Do you believe that? That's
fast food.
That's I'm sorry. I feel this is in the same vein as the people that are all concerned that people are going to give their kids cannabis candy for Halloween. No one's giving out the shit. Babies have to be high dollar cannibalism, don't you think? I don't know. What are your
high
thoughts?
dollar
Do you
cannibalism.
think that Lady Gaga works for the devil? And a lot of
maybe, but
certainly with Beyonce. Did you guys know Rihanna's pregnant? Not related. I'm just super excited.
She's pregnant.
Also, that you guys definitely know it's late news. But
I didn't know that.
Do you think that they are putting babies in fast food?
So her coworker thinks they're grinding up babies and putting them in fast food. That's a new one.
Yeah, I would say I don't think that.
I'm going to say no on that one.
Yeah, I would say a no on that one.
Wow.
But yeah, people really, really do think that with all of this QAnon stuff. They really think that. It's crazy.
They're all obsessed with what's happening. What's happening with the children?
What's
going
happening
on?
with the children? What's going on with the children?
Kids are literally doing nothing. They're watching TV. They're in their rooms.
They're fine.
And coloring books. They're fine.
Yeah,
Kids
this
are
whole
fine.
Pizzagate thing is so crazy.
Hello.
Hello.
Steve's from Las Vegas. Hello.
Hello.
So, ladies, I was just listening to Santa Claus Bank Robbery, and Allie got to the part where she was talking about stewed tomatoes and, like, pickled tomatoes.
Oh.
Girl, me and you would vibe so hard in terms of food because, like, I'm the black sheep of the family, which is, like, I like mushrooms, I like capers, like...
Oh, nice. Yum.
I like all these things that everyone else is like, ew, gross. And God, I want to be able to be free with my food, man. Just leave me
Yes.
alone. Allie, I feel you. I feel you on a spiritual level. Everyone else
Thank
around
you.
us is just, are there food peasants?
Yes,
Food
food
peons.
peasants.
Maria, don't at me. I was an English major. I was going to be a fucking English teacher. Don't at me. Food peons. Food peons, Allie. We can't stoop to their level. We are above them. Have a blessed, beautiful day, ladies. Love you.
Look, I love capers. But wasn't it boiled cabbage, or was the last meal the bank robber had? It was
it was cabbage. No, we didn't know if it was boiled or not. It was just cabbage, I think.
It was cabbage and something.
And I
Beets,
said,
maybe,
I
or
love
something?
cabbage. Yeah, and yeah.
Hello, it's Steve from Las Vegas again. I know I just called. I know I'm terrible. Get over it.
No, we love it.
Anyway, y'all were talking about, I'm still listening to the Santa Claus robbery one. You two. Goddess, look at me excluding you, Maria. I'm so sorry.
Well,
you
she's
three were talking
missing.
about chocolate starfish hot dog water.
Oh.
And I don't know why, but that immediately made me think, I don't know if you remember this, but this was like big on Tumblr. I don't know if it was just a Tumblr thing, but it spread like wildfire. I remember everyone at my school was talking about it. But people were apparently getting like chocolate molds of their buttholes and then giving it to their significant other.
Wait, I vaguely remember this.
Because the gays are rotten and we're rotten. and we need to be sent to horny jail. But Allie, please send us to horny jail. But I don't know if this was like a real thing or if this was just like a Tumblr thing that just got spread around or what. But it would be really, really hilarious if you ladies did any kind of research on the chocolate butthole phenomenon. Anyway, have a good rest of your day. Chocolate buttholes, yay! Bye.
Was that a thing?
I remember it. Hold on, I'm sending it to you right now.
Chocolate buttholes on Tumblr.
Maria's going to be like, what is this? Since she's not doing the episode with us right now, she's going to be like, why are you sending me this?
Oh, wow. Edible Anus Company makes chocolate buttholes.
I totally remember this being like a thing.
Ah! Ew.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
I wonder if you could do edible vagina. Oh, yeah, there's a vagina lips and butt mold.
Whoa.
Oh, my God. I bet you could make a lot of money if you make like resin, how people like on Etsy are making things out of like resin.
Yeah.
I bet if you made a mold of your butt or your vagina and then did like resin art out of it, that you could make.
That's a pretty good idea.
Yeah. Okay. No one do that. That's going to be my new side business. It's like how the girl on 90 Day Fiance was selling her farts. I'm going to sell resin buttholes. So
people would buy them.
Yeah. No one steal my idea, please.
Wow. Oh, man. If you Google image search
resin butthole,
but chocolate buttholes.
Hi, is this the chief of police? I need to report a missing person.
Yes.
Her name is producer Maria. We haven't heard from her in weeks. I have heard some big one Patreons with her on there.
Oh.
But I don't know. I think Amanda might be in on it and releasing these episodes later to make it seem like she's okay.
Oh my God.
You know, the Discord is really worried about her, so I just wanted to report her missing. Maybe we can get a search group going. Her demon, Maria's demon, actually made some flyers. We can start posting them around. I'm really concerned. This is Rachel, by the way. We miss her and we love her. So just please, let us know what we can do as a community to find our producer, Maria. Love you all. Bye.
The chief of police is on the case.
Yeah, the police have been alerted and they are getting to the bottom of it.
Uh-huh. Okay, last message of the day.
Hello, this message is for the web crawlers. This is Maggie, aka Magradoodle. I have an episode idea for you guys. There's this podcast that I listen to, and recently, for some reason, the producer has disappeared, and we need to find her.
God.
So if you guys could look into it and try to help me find producer Maria, I think you've heard of her. That would be great. We love Allie and Maria. Oh my goodness.
Melissa.
Did I mess this up? Oh, I already messed it up. Anyway, that's all I had to say. We miss Maria, producer Maria. Did I say Melissa? Oh my God, I just only had a sip of wine. What is wrong with me?
You
I want my producer
wasted.
back.
You
I love
wasted.
all. Oy, oy, oy.
Wow, 2 calls for producer. We should call the real police.
Yeah, well, where in the world is producer Maria? We got to get to the bottom of this.
Yeah, but she's still doing big ones on the Patreon. They still do 2 episodes a month. So,
Oh, do they?
Yeah.
So
I don't know where she's recording from. Maybe a bunker somewhere.
Yeah, maybe she's under duress somewhere. We'll never really
We'll
know.
never know.
We'll never know. All right. Well, was that
That's it. That's
Nope.
it.
Okay, guys. Well, that's all for today. Please keep calling in. Let us know where you think Maria might be or tell us more edible butthole stories. I am Allie Siegel.
I am Melissa Stettin.
And where the fuck is Maria?
Producer Maria.
All right. Bye, guys.
Bye.
An Erios original.
Powered by Acast.